Did you see that? VTEC, yo!
Oh, you got it?
Hello and welcome back to the episode on One Tire Fire, where I'll be talking about my intake and the NVIDIA exhaust that I put on recently. If you've seen my videos from before, I put the intake on by myself with some, to say the least, very crude instructions by K&N. Thanks you guys. And by putting on a used NVIDIA exhaust that I paid like 200 bucks for, which sounds great. But this video is about what the intake and not what the exhaust sounds, because there is, of course, a difference when you put those two things on. Of course, now look, as I'm wireless, it's going to be great because I can walk around and talk about my car. The exhaust and the VTEC, it's just so nasty. It cracks when VTEC happens. Now, we'll be showing you the intake and showing you what the exhaust looks like, and pretty exciting. And be showing you a video of John from Keeping Up with Variants. He knows how badly he lost when he raced against the S2000 and S328. So we get to make fun of him together, because that's great. We always like to make fun of John, because he deserves it. Now, why don't we get started and be talking about the intake. The first thing, of course, where you're going to notice is the K&N intake. It cost maybe, I think it was like $326, remember correctly, and basically this opens up VTEC. You can hear it much more when you're really high up there on the freeways and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's not inside an actual box of the original. You remember the box was just a big black, like a big black box, you know. Basically the things you see on giant airplanes when they need to recover what happens. That's exactly what happens. It's just a big giant black box right here. And now that this is open, you can actually hear the induction sound of air coming in and coming into the engine. And of course with the NVIDIA exhaust, it's much more louder because of that. We want to see how it turns on now, so go ahead, please. Of course, idling, not much of a difference. But if we give it some revs, go ahead. You know, you can hear more induction sound than, of course, the original black box. If you want to give it like even some more revs, like a good amount, like a good rev. Yes, that's just like that, exactly. So much more induction sound. I thoroughly enjoy it. What I have said in the last video, when I actually did the install, what I like is that this system here, it creates its own, of course, its own box. So because it's open here, and these rubber gaskets that go along here, it sits on top where the hood is, and once the hood closes, it creates its own little box, its own self-purpose box. So right now, of course, it's open, but if I were to close the hood, it creates its own little room, and that creates cold air. Because I'm not gonna be dumb and put just an intake so it can suck in hot air. That completely ruins your fuel efficiency, your power. You want cold, the coldest possible air you can get. If I can put this and put it right here sticking out the front of the bumper, I would. You know, cold air is better, but that's the intake. So we're gonna go back to the exhaust now and what it sounds like, and we'll get to that video part of me destroying John S328. So let's do that. Now we get to the actual exhaust part. I have a funny story. I was at work one time getting Subway, sponsor me, and so I'm getting Subway, of course, and I'm starting to turn right into one of those yield things, and I saw this kid behind me, you know, with his girlfriend. Well, I think it was 18 years old, something like that. Some young kid, doesn't know anything about life, you know, just some kid. And you know, traffic was coming, you know, and I see a truck, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, whatever. And this truck doesn't have his turn signal, of course, because, you know, why would you? So I'm thinking he's gonna go straight. He ends up turning right, like, God damn it, you douchebag. And so this kid assumes behind me that I actually left, and he just goes, bam, just past my bumper, just like, bam, like, I was like, you know, it's like, you know, stuff like that. Like, what? It's like, what the hell? Like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, why my car? Why is it that when you care about your car so much, that people don't care and they hit your car specifically? Anyways, he ended up hitting right here, and, you know, just the worst thing, like, God damn it. And then, of course, with him hitting right there, he had one of those Honda Civics, those new ones that have, like, disgusting amount of angles and design features on the bumper. And the bumper hit right here, right on the little cusp of, you know, the intake, just the circle part. So now it's more of an egg shape. And I'm a little upset about that. But, you know, that's fine, I guess. You know, he ended up giving me $700.06, I think, remember what the estimate was. And I just didn't end up painting the bumper. You know, I'm gonna repaint the whole car eventually again. And so I was like, yeah, whatever. I mean, fuck it, $700, and, you know, $700. What can I say? But yeah, that's a small story. But of course, now with the exhaust, I want to give a little revs now so we can see what it sounds like. Oh my God, yes. Ooh, yes. You see? Excellent. Perfect. Of course, what I didn't notice at the time, because I don't push the car very often, there is actual pops that come out of this thing. Like if I was like, I had like a little burble tune or a two-step type of thing. I want to show it one more time, see if we can get some pops in there, Valerie. Well, of course, when I ask for it, it doesn't happen. But it does happen eventually when I'm on a freeway and I come off and go into neutral and stuff like that. But of course, that's what the intake and the exhaust sounds like now. And with this combination, it sounds great. Of course, I can still pass smog. The intake is California legal or CARB legal. And because I still have the CAT and this is just sound, I still pass. This is great. I don't have to pay somebody $150, $200 to pass my car. That is a thing. So I'm happy. Like I pass smog. And because of course, California regulations and emissions are very strict with that kind of stuff. But I'm happy. I don't think at least more exhaust stuff is coming. Maybe I'll get some headers later on by HKS. That's my ultimate goal right there. I pay $1,000 for headers. But now we're going to get to the best part. The best part. The actual confrontation of me and John, where we did another video. He's going to be probably on his channel. But you get to see, I had some GoPros that were laying around and I put them on. And you get to see what the intake and what the exhaust sounds like. Just that full VTEC going 8,000 RPM. Just, wow, it's going to be great. I cannot wait. So come watch this video with me.
Okay, so right here we're actually going to the filming location. You can see me, I give it a little bit of gas, and just thinking I'll just make a bunch of noise on my exhaust. But yeah, here comes John, like he's trying to go faster and try to pass me. See his car bouncing up and down, and he passed me. Whatever, sure, I'll give it to him. Whatever. But this is the real race. The actual point where it was as even as it can get, and yeah, I mean. You see the results, like this, the actual power of the S2000, just much better than this 328, much better.
Did you see that VTEC, yo?
Yep.
Motherfucker, look, I didn't bring the M3 out. I got my ass kicked. Damn.
That shit was so
That was good. That was good.
So you can see when Honda takes on 328, absolute destruction. It was too, of course, he did pull away from me a bit. He did give me a run for my money for like about 3 seconds until VTEC happens. And you get to see his face. He's like, damn. It was great. It was great. It was just that little amount of salt. Just little amount of salt. Salt bay it. Just that salt. Just throw it in that wound. Just that 328 is garbage. I wasn't not confident. I was going to beat him. I'm a better driver, better car, it's the same amount of horsepower. I'm lighter. So why would I not beat him? I'd be embarrassed if I lost to him. But, that's exactly the video. And thanks for watching. You can see exhaust and the intake. There will be more videos coming, like at least by maybe even tomorrow. There's more videos coming out. So we'll do that right now. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for more stuff by One Tire Fire. And let me know what you feel about this mic. I'm pretty excited. It was $200, and I got it in white because I'm a loser. You see? Want to see it? Ooh, little square. Thanks, Rode. You're the best. But yeah, let me know how the mic sounds. If I'm gonna use it some more, and if you want your S1000, go ahead and get one because they're fantastic. And with these two simple mods, it transforms your car. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and thanks for watching, guys.